everyone, how's everyone doing? Hope you all are doing good. Hope you all are watching the videos. Now I have started making videos. I hope to keep doing it regularly. So today I thought let's talk about imbolc, which is on the 31st Jan Eve or the 1st February. Imbolc is a Wiccan festival, obviously. So many of you might not know why they should celebrate imbolc. See, uh, irrespective of the fact whether you're a Wiccan or whether you're not a Wiccan, it is always good to do certain things on every powerful day. It is not necessary that only a Wiccan can celebrate Imbolc. A person who loves nature can celebrate Imbolc. A person who loves wolf can celebrate Imbolc. A person who believes in healing and magic can celebrate Imbolc. So it is not necessary that you have to know what is Imbolc. Basically, Imbolc is a Wiccan festival. It is a major Sabbat. Now, the major and minor Sabbats is what we discuss in the WICCA class, but it's a more like if you say Badi Diwali and Choti Diwali, so it's something like a Badi Diwali. So it's a major festival here, which is very important, and the main goddess which is prayed here is Bridget, Brigid. In even today, I think those days I was going to say, even today people make the Bridget's cross at home with leaves and with the husk of the corn. You have this cover of the corn when they take that out, and then they make this the Bridget cross. What does this Bridget cross do? It brings in a lot of protection. If you YouTube or if you Google also, you will get how a Bridget cross looks. Basically, she was a very powerful goddess, and if you see, in Wicca we mainly work with triple goddess. So triple goddess is nothing but three types of devis in one. So that is mainly a triple goddess. As I said, more detail I will not be able to take you through here because that is a part of the course. So same way, Bridget also has three faces, or three faces basically. So we work with Bridget also. She is a powerful healer. She is a powerful earth goddess. She's even connected with water. Basically, the way Wicca works with all elements of the earth, she also works with any element and every element. You work with her, and a simple milk also you can keep as an offering. You can keep apples to her as an offering. She loves beer also, and people who love beer keep beer for her. People who love milk, they keep milk for her. I still remember in 2000, and I think 16, 17, when I had a Wicca meet happening in Chennai. My south-based Wicca students had made the Bridget cross, and with the corn's husk, and we had kept it and we had celebrated. After pandemic, though, Wicca meets don't happen only; it all happens through Zoom and all. But there was time when it used to happen in person. So I was thinking, why not bring in simple tips which you can do on the day of Imbolc. Basically, Imbolc is the Yule happens in December. After Yule comes Imbolc. So Imbolc is more powerful because we start sowing the seeds. It is more like beginning of the new term, because now January is over. February 1st is Imbolc. What do? Many people plant seeds. They grow plants. They make their own small garden of Wicca. They make not Wicca, sorry, of plants and herbs and all that. There are people who it is Wicca. Imbolc is celebrated in sunrise because the goddess Bridget is celebrated early morning. When compared to other Wiccan festivals, usually all the Wiccan Sabbats we love celebrating under the moon or in open air, in open sky, but Bridget loves sunrise, so we prefer working with her in the morning. She loves moonstone and sunstone, so you can even keep a moonstone and sunstone, invoke for her, and you can use it. There are a lot of ways to invoke her. In fact, people make their own Wiccan oil, that is imbolc oil. They make imbolc powder and all that. Simple thing what you can do is, you can take a little bit of lavender buds, you can take chamomile, 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 lavender buds, and cinnamon one stick. You can just pound it, and you can burn frankincense, which is the loban we say, and you can sprinkle this powder on it. And if you don't have her photo, it's perfectly fine. You can Google, you will get her photo, or you can even in your mobile you can keep the photo, and you can show the smoke. and you can just call on her. Just sit quietly, close your eyes, and just imagine her photo through your third eye, and just call on her, because she is a goddess who will come to you if you just call with faith and with dedication. Okay, now on the day of imbolc, lot of things are done. As I said, the cross is made, the Celtic cross is made, or the Bridget cross is made. People even do candle mass, like group prayers of candles. Imbolc is one of the best days to work on a road opener spell also. So people who have my road opener kit, or who already are spellcasters and who already do road opener spells, you can do that. Actually, I have made pointers and kept, so I thought, let me see if I'm missing anything. So let me teach you all how to make a simple knot magic with on the day of imbolc. You can take a light green ribbon, okay, a light green, preferably a satin ribbon. If you can take a light green ribbon, apply on it either lavender oil if you have a lavender oil, or a eucalyptus oil if you have a eucalyptus oil, or a rosemary oil if you have a rosemary oil. Else what you can do is, you can, if you have my healing oil, just for example, if this is the ribbon, you apply the oil. Before applying the oil, this is mainly done for some specific person. It can be you or a client or anyone. On that ribbon, write the name of the person anywhere in the ribbon. Okay, you don't have to write on the top or bottom and all. And you can do 9 knot magic here. You can even go the way you do, by the knot of 1, I intend the person is getting healed and all. But what I do, a simple one, which I used to do, I think years before, when I was new in WICCA and I had, learned how to do a healing knot magic. What I do is, I write the client's name in the ribbon with a red colored pen, and then I used to, even those days I used to make my healing oil, so I used to use my oil only at that time. What I do is, every knot, from the first knot till the last knot, I just say, by the knot of 1, I call on Goddess Bridget, the healer, the lady of the water, the goddess of the universe, and the goddess of elements, to heal whatever is the person's name. So the first 8 knots I say this, and then I make the 9th knot. Goddess Bridget has blessed this ribbon. The magic has begun. This is what I desire. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. I do that, and then on the day of imbolc, what I do is, I keep it in front of Bridget. I do offer her cake, and I offer her beer if possible, and I offer her cake. I offer her white roses. She loves white roses, so I offer her white roses, and I also offer her fruits. Now apples and oranges is what I offer her, and I keep this, and then I burn a light green candle next to it. In that light green candle also, I write the person's name, and then I light it, and then I intend that goddess is blessing the ribbon with also the candle that the person is getting healed. Now what does this do? After you have finished on the day of imbolc, you can give it to your client. They can either keep it in their pillow, or they can keep it in their bag, or they can even tie it in their hand, and they can work with it, so that it brings in healing process, because this is a simple healing Bridget work which is done, and actually it works really beautifully. Now coming to one more thing, I want pathways to open in my life. I want things to open. What you can do is, on the day of imbolc, as I said, in your mobile, just make a Bridget photo, and then just keep it in front of you, like this or like this. And then what you do is, take a bowl of water. Okay, in that bowl of water, what you can do is, add a few drops of rosemary essential oil, and a few drops of cinnamon essential oil, and take 12 white petals, white rose petals, not 12 roses. It can be even 1 rose, but I need the count of 12. And then put it inside that bowl. Okay, now after you put it inside that bowl, what you can do is, you can keep your hand on top of the bowl, and you can look at the photo of the Bridget, and you can say, dear Goddess Bridget, I pray to you, and I invoke you to come and bless this water, so that when I sprinkle this around my house or around your workspace, whatever you want to say, that is in your hands. That is up to you. As I sprinkle this in the sacred space, it is blessed by you, and my pathways are opened, and I shall see success in everything that I do. Now if you're doing this for your client, you will have to say the same way, but you will say, whoever uses the water, they are getting it, and then you can put it in small spray bottles, and you can give it to your client, so that they can use it in their respective places. Okay, now this is one thing. Now one more thing what you can do is, a simple magic for love, because it's basically, you know, she also helps in getting you married. She also helps if you want to make your existing relationship with your partner really really good, because she is actually good in all that. So what you can do is take in a bowl, take what do we say, sweet almond oil. Okay, in a bowl take sweet almond oil. In that, if say for example you're taking 50 ml of sweet almond oil, okay, in that you will add 8 ml of rose oil, okay, 8 ml of uh, chamomile oil, 8 ml of rose oil, 8 ml of chamomile oil, and you will add in it, as I said, she loves white roses, so you will add in it 6 petals of white roses. Okay, now you keep this, and then what you do is you take rose water. Okay, rose water is also something which is used. In that rose water, again you empty the bottle of the rose water in another bowl. So one bowl you have your oil, and in one bowl you have your rose water. Now in that rose water also you will put 6 petals. So again here we have 12 petals of white roses. So in this 6 and in this 6 you will put in both, and then what you will do is you will seek the blessings of Goddess Bridget. And after some time what you can do is this water you can store it in the spray bottle, and every day, if it is, you know, if you are intending to attract a partner, then you spray it around your aura just a little bit far away, say, you know, 3 feet or 3 inch far away, and then you spray, and you intend that Bridget is blessing you finding the right husband. Now if it is for existing relationship to become better, what you can do is in your bedroom, on all the 4 corners, like for example this is my bedroom, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now in all the 4 corners I will use the spray, and I will intend that my relationship with my partner is becoming better and better and better by every passing day. Now this is one thing you will do. Same way with the oil, what you will do, again with the intent. If you are intending to attract a partner in your life, then what you will do is you will take a little bit of that oil and apply here behind the earlobes, and you will apply here little near your heart chakra, and intend that, you know, you're attracting a partner. If it is for your existing partner, for your relationship with your existing partner to become good, what you will do is you will use it in the diffuser, and you will keep this diffuser exactly in the southwest corner of your bedroom. If you don't have a southwest corner of your bedroom, what you can do is in any corner you can keep, but if you have a southwest, then there is nothing good like that. And also when you are energizing this oil and this water, you will burn a pink and a white candle. White because purity is needed in this relationship, and pink candle because you need to work on love. So again, in the pink candle, if you are attracting a life partner, I attract a life partner. If it is for existing relationship, what you will say is, my relationship with so and so is becoming better, or X and Y are bounded in love forever. So this is one thing which you will do. Also, if you're keeping the milk for her, I would suggest to feed or to give that milk to some stray animal. And you know, that day, on the day of imbolc, before I forget, offer these foods to someone needy also. Make, you know, give it to some needy. You can also have, I'm not saying you cannot have, because end of the day it is more like prasad from the god for us, but you can also give it to some needy. I do one special thing that day. As I was recollecting the cross which we used to make, I love making my own, what do we say, special garlic bread that day at home. So what I do is I pick up the normal bread, and then not the normal, I'm saying normal bread. I pick up butter from the market, and then in that what I do is I use fresh rosemary. I have a rosemary plant at home, so I take a little bit of fresh rosemary and I chop it, and then I add it in it. And then what I do is I mash just 2 cloves of garlic, but I invoke the energies of Hecate in that garlic, and then I put it in that butter, and then I mix it nicely, and then I apply it in the bread, and on top of it whatever cheese, corn, whatever you want to put, you put, and I make that as a fresh garlic bread, and then I make an offering for the goddess, and that offering I have it with my family members. You can also make an amazing money honey jar that day when you're sitting in your altar with your goddess Bridget. Now what you can do is you can take a glass bowl or a glass jar which has a lid. It has to have a lid, and preferably when you are making jars, don't pick up jars with a plastic lid, pick up jars which have metal lid, so that when you're energizing your candle, the jars don't get don't get burnt, or the plastic doesn't get melted. So now what will you do when you're making that jar? First thing in that jar is you will write a small petition you can use, that is the reason I've kept this there, you can use this type of a parchment petition paper. This is how a petition paper looks, and you can cut the sides, and then you can write, I intend to earn so much a month. You can put your money, and then you will sign the petition paper at the end. I usually use my, if you see here, I usually use my dragon's blood ink when I am doing the petitions. You can use, preferably dragon's blood ink is best when you're writing your petitions. And again, if you don't know where to get, you can always connect with me. I do sell the dragon blood ink. So coming back to the petition, you will sign the petition in the end, and you will fold it towards you, because the money has to come to you. You will fold it towards you. You will put it inside. First you will take the jar and you will cleanse the jar with your incense sticks. I have shown in 1 or 2 videos before also on my YouTube, so you can refer them also. So you will first put this petition inside based on whatever is your income that you want, and with that you will put honey. But before putting honey, what you can do is you can use any money related crystals inside. For example, you can use jade, you can use green aventurine, you can use citron, you can use a small piece of pyrite. Okay, you will put that. With that, what you will do is you will add 1 high john. I have always said high john is very, very powerful in getting the things that you desire. High john. Bridget loves cinnamon sticks, so we will not leave the cinnamon here. We will add 1 cinnamon stick in that. Bridget also loves chamomile, so we will add a small pinch of chamomile to bring luck in our money. Okay, so chamomile and lavender. She also loves mugwort. Now mugwort, mugwort is a herb. If you have mugwort, add mugwort. If you don't have mugwort, it's completely fine. You can just omit it. And as I said, rosemary. Bridget's offerings or Bridget's altar is incomplete without rosemary. So a little bit of fresh or dried rosemary you will add to it. Other than that, you see there are a lot of money herbs, like we have 5-finger grass, we have buck's eye, and you can even add deer's tongue, a small pinch of deer's tongue to it to add on energies. As I always say, you can add even salt petra, and you can add juniper berries, you can add allspice. Whatever you need, you can add. And now you'll pour the honey. Now when you're pouring the honey in the jar, keep it 3/4 filled. Don't always fill the jar fully. And add a bit of green glitter or gold glitter in it. Close it and then shake it nicely. On top, see in Google, in Google you will know how the Celtic cross or the Bridget cross looks. Draw the Bridget cross on top of the lid. Not outside the lid, inside the lid. Okay, so because inside the lid is always white in color. Now if you are inside the lid, you've taken a black lid, so inside is black. Take a small paper of that size and draw the Bridget and stick it in the lid. Close the lid and burn a green candle on top of the jar that day. What you will do is every day you will shake the jar and you will intend that Bridget is blessing your jar with abundance. If you miss one day also, it's completely fine, so don't worry about it. It happens. So keep working on your jar and keep blessing on your jar. And till when you should keep this jar? Till the next imbolc. Okay, now the next imbolc, you will discard this jar. You will not use anything from this jar for the fresh jar, and again you can make a jar like this for next imbolc. Believe me, I had given this to 2-3 of my WICCA students, and they have seen financial growth after making this jar and keeping it. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Like the video, subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon, because you will know when I bring in such videos. And if you all really loved it, let me know. Then I shall bring in for the next Wiccan Sabbat a detailed, simple and yet powerful tips which you can do at home on the days of that blessed Wiccan Sabbats. Have a blessed and a beautiful imbolc. I shall pray for all of you all that Goddess Bridget bless you with health, wealth, success and all the happiness in this life. Blessed be.